Y'all, we back with another reaction. Today, we got it from the It's Complicated channel, one of the best channels on YouTube outside of my own. I love this channel. Makes great videos. Shout out to Kevin Samuels and Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. That's actually how I found this channel, from Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. I've been watching this channel for a minute. This one we got the need to be right, rules of modern dating and understanding women. It's complicated. Understanding women is impossible. So I would love to see what this video got to say. Let's see what kind of bullshit she's about to say right now. Make sure you like and subscribe.
We want equality with.
No, you don't. They don't want equality. They want to be better and they want men to die. Simple. Pause.
Equal pay. I'm not trying to get my ass beat. I want equal pay because it's like, why am I going to college? I'm getting A's and B's and
wage gap is a myth. Cat.
this nigga got C's.
All right, let me ask this. Would you rather? Wait. Hold on.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. They come out swinging, man.
What's one thing that you wish men understood better about women?
Where the clit is.
Just that we're all different, and that it's, you know, we all have different needs, we all have different wants, and that
PC answer.
it's not one size fits all.
Okay, if all women are so different, why do we use the expression know how to treat a woman? Wouldn't that imply that there's like a universal nature that all women exhibit?
See, this is why I love his channel, bro, because he know how to ask the right questions, man.
I would, but like, what a bullshit thing to say.
So you don't agree with know how to treat a woman? You don't think that that's a valid statement?
Absolutely
So
not.
how should a man treat a woman?
She definitely agree with that statement, but she on camera, so she's trying to act, correct. I can see in her face.
I don't think it's a universal statement. I think that if you're in a relationship with a woman, that you understand that.
Well, let me ask this. Why do you think a lot of guys have a hard time finding a clitoris if it's always in the same place?
Because they're stupid.
It's not that hard to find.
they don't know how to touch it, please it. They're scared of the shit. They're scared of it. They be looking at it like,
What is that? I'm gonna go down.
You want me to lick it? Yeah.
No, thank you.
Their needs and wants, and that you.
Hi.
I have a question. I have a question.
Can you consent real quick? Just you consent to being filmed? I just need you to
Hi, I'm
consent.
Nick. I'm consenting to this interview.
Go ahead, ask your
I
question.
have a question for you.
Please, go ahead.
What do you mean by that question of how does a woman act?
Well,
Black and friend that you be having.
basically, I'm saying, I'm trying to challenge the idea that maybe there's like a general idea that a lot of women want to be treated a certain way, and that's why they have that expression, know how to treat a woman. But
Do you believe in heterosexual relationships?
I believe in all different types of relationships, even same-sex ones, of course, all different types. But yeah, let me ask you this: do you think generalizing is okay to do in relationships? It's okay to generalize. Well, if it wasn't, why would anyone ever bother giving relationship advice? Don't you have to have like look for certain patterns to know how to like?
Is that why you're asking?
Yeah.
To look for a different pattern?
Well, in other words, I'm saying like if you couldn't generalize about men and women in relationships, why would there be?
Couldn't generalize and.
If you couldn't generalize about what men and women want in relationships, obviously there's exceptions, right? But if you weren't like general things that like men and women look for, why would there be best-selling books called Men Are From Mars and Women Are From Venus, which generalize? Or people ask about somebody's zodiac sign, which generalizes, right? Like when you say Scorpios act like this and Geminis act like this, is that not generalizing?
Is there a problem with generalizing?
No. I don't think there's a problem with generalizing. I'm asking you if you think that there's a problem with generalizing. Do you think
She's trying to think of something smart to say.
generalizing is okay?
Do you?
Well,
Oh my God. Okay. I don't even give a fuck what she has to say anymore, bro. Cause she pissing me off.
In this interview.
which do men enjoy more, the chase or the catch?
The chase.
Isn't the catch the man's goal and the chase the woman's goal?
Yeah, but if you keep chasing that, then they won't want anyone else if they're still chasing that one girl.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't women want to be chased though?
Yes, for
Okay,
sure.
so the chase is not the woman's goal?
The chase is the woman's goal, I would say. I do try to make the guy chase a little more.
Do the men watching, do y'all agree with chasing the woman, bro, to be with her? I just don't. I don't. And if I'm chasing, bro, then it's definitely, I'm seeing like she's definitely giving me signs that like I'm gonna, I guess, catch her in the end. But I'm not gonna take time to. Why am I gonna take time to chase somebody that I know is not showing no type of reciprocation? For what? Especially in today's dating market, like why am I doing that? there's no need for that. Like, I'm wasting my time when you got so many different options out here. I'm gonna waste my time on somebody chasing somebody that I know is not even giving me the time of day because you want to play mind. I don't do the mind game. I think I'm just more just straightforward, and I would respect somebody just being straightforward instead of wasting people's time. Because those kind of mind games is like, I think that's how people get, you know, things misconstrued a lot. But what y'all think?
Has there ever been a guy you wanted that you weren't able to get?
Nope.
So why do women complain about men when women are the ones choosing the shitty men?
That's a good point.
That is a good point. I've dated a lot of shitty men.
I've talked to shitty men. Haven't dated them.
I have.
See, that's the thing though. You are what you attract. You are what you attract, man. If you keep attracting terrible, that's why every time when I see women come online and talk about, oh well, I can't, all I attract is just terrible men. You're just exposing yourself because you are who you attract. If you keep attracting a bunch of bums and drug dealers, then you know, not necessarily you're a bum or a drug dealer, but you definitely are. You're definitely not a very high value yourself because why do you keep attracting only those people? There's something wrong with you. Like you're the common denominator in all these different situations. It's really that simple.
Is it true women typically want what they can't have?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Depends.
Has there ever been a man you wanted that you...
I always feel like women, when they see celebrities and stuff, like, or I guess a celebrity that they find attractive, I feel like almost every woman feels like they can get that man. But dudes are a lot more realistic. Dudes would be like, yeah, bro, I'm not getting Zendaya, but you know that. I mean, she's hot though, but I'm not. But like dudes know like you're not gonna get Zendaya, you're not gonna get Kim Kardashian. But I feel like women are a little bit different. I feel like more women, just an opinion, I feel like more women are like delusional with what they really can get, which is kind of funny to me. But
you weren't able to get?
Yes.
No, I mean, for me, there's not a man. Everybody wants me. It's usually the man that wants me, not to be cocky or anything, but it's never me trying to go for a man that I don't want.
So is it typically true that women want what they can't have?
Yes.
So then would you agree that chasing women is terrible advice for men?
Yes. Terrible advice.
So then how is a man supposed to get a woman then without chasing her?
You have to have game. You have to make her want you without her knowing that you want her.
Okay, so like what advice would you have for men? How can he do that?
You know, you have to come at her, and
they don't even know, bro. She don't even know. She just making stuff. She just winging it. She don't even know what men want, bro. She don't even know.
buy us dinner, take us out, show us what you're about, you know, and make it worth our while, and then we'll come on to you.
Right, but I mean, how will that lead to like a romantic relationship as opposed to just being friend zoned?
Because once we see what you can do, then we like you.
Well, I mean, are there certain...
I love how she says it like it's that simple. But also another part to that. This is why I feel like men, and this is why I know people don't like Fresh and Fit and all that. But this is why when Myron on Fresh and Fit is always talking about how men need to improve themselves. I think this is it for situations like this, especially in the dating market. I feel like this is exactly why it's important. I don't think you should better yourself because of women, but you should better yourself for you, and in turn, a byproduct of that will be women. And I feel like when you're making more money, when you're in shape, when you're doing those type of things, you'll be able to. Those women will be able to be attracted. You can bring up those women. Those women will flock to you instead of you having to go out and having to finesse and do a whole lot and put in so much extra work for a lot of women that really aren't even worth it. To be real, because I don't know, but the way the dating market is now, I just feel like everybody is just games. It's just a bunch of bots running around. Everybody addicted to social media. Everybody trying to like just get. Everybody just wants the clout. Everybody just wants attention. It's like, you know, so social media really messed a lot of things up. So I feel like as a dude, the only thing a dude can really do is just better himself, and then in turn, the woman can come to you. Because I'm not trying to play these type of games with people. I'm really not trying to do all that.
Certain like boxes that the man has to check off before he goes from friend zone to actually, you know, the hookup zone, the end zone.
Well, my box is provider, style, other than that, you know, it's kind of open.
Has there ever been a guy you wanted that you weren't able to get?
Fuck no.
So why do women complain about men when women are the ones choosing the shitty men?
Well, the men are not literally. So I'm gonna put it like this: men, they'll date you, correct? But then when you also start getting comfortable, that's when they show that they're not shit. And then that's when it comes on to the woman's part of leaving the motherfucker. Because if they're not shit, then you need to fucking leave them. But the first men shouldn't be shit in the first place. Because why are you putting on a whole persona just to be not shit in the first place? Like, you can't do all that.
You know what's funny?
If women are smarter than men, why
Which
do they
they
keep...
are.
If women are smarter than men...
This is gonna be fun.
Love Island USA, only on Peacock.
You want this. Delighted, loyal customers. Get started with SurveyMonkey today.
And why do they...
Sorry, y'all, for the ad break. Look, this is... Have y'all noticed, bro, like when people, like women always talking about how, oh, these dudes ain't shit, these dudes are not good, it's terrible, men out here, men can't do this, men can't do... I'm like, bro, so you tell me for all of y'all, and it'd be groups of women doing this, groups of 10, 15 plus women, I've seen this. You telling me every single one of y'all, the dude is the problem every single time, in every relationship, in every situation, it's the dude, every time, y'all ain't do nothing wrong. It's just a bunch of dudes out here doing y'all wrong, y'all ain't do nothing. And by the way, and by her attitude, bro, you can tell she like to be the dominant one in the relationship, and she like to be the one that, you know, take control of everything. And I feel like most dudes not really gonna deal with that, because I'm not trying to deal with all that. And I can already tell she tell a person where, you know, she gonna call you a misogynist if you're not standing, if you don't agree with everything she's saying. Oh, you're a misogynist, and you know this and that, and she gonna look down and you say that you're intimidated by her because she's a strong, independent woman and this and that. And who's trying to deal with all that? I'm not trying to hear that in my ear all the time.
They keep believing men's lies and opening up their legs.
Because it's called manipulation. It's not opening up their legs. If I'm hearing something from man and I'm like, okay, first of all, why would you lie to me in the first place? If you're a liar, why are you doing that? It doesn't fall onto the woman, it falls onto the man, because what are you lying for? See?
Is it true women typically want what they can't have?
No.
Yes.
Women can get whatever they want because men are easy. They say that women are sluts. The men are sluts because it's a little, oh, you're nice, a little haircut, your edge looks good, your drawers are off.
Why do so many women...
For sex or for a relationship? That's my question.
...need to be right even if they're wrong?
Who says women need to be right?
Well, how many women
do you hear taking accountability for everything? A woman taking accountability? A woman admitting to being wrong? Y'all are kidding.
are willing to concede in an argument?
I will. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna tell you I'm wrong.
I will too.
Shit, my bad. I apologize. I was wrong. Yeah. I read it wrong.
Especially if
I looked at the picture wrong. I looked at the message wrong. It wasn't you, boo. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think that who do you think is more likely to admit when they're wrong, men or women?
Men will take it to the fucking grave.
Men, because the wrongdoings of a man, most of the time we have to face our mess ups, our fuck ups and stuff like that. We there's real repercussions for it. Like our consequences are shown to us almost immediately most of the time. But a woman, you can be rude, disrespectful, all those type of things, and nobody really, you're not really you won't really have to deal with any type of negative backlash from it because especially in relationships, because another man will just be able to. You know, another man will be right there in your DM right afterwards. So it's not really that, so if you're rude as a woman, but men keep hitting you up, what's the point of changing? But as a dude, you know, okay, if I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this, you're not going to get what you want. And it's going to show up in your everyday life immediately. So.
Deny.
Well, then why do we have the expression being the bigger man?
That's not all the way true every
time.
time.
It isn't. You could be the bigger vagina.
Bigger bitch.
A bigger pussy.
Yeah.
Well, then why don't we have that expression?
Bigger clit.
You're big.
Ew.
Why do women often tell themselves to never settle?
Oh, because we do so much work. Like once you get into a relationship, we're going to be constantly doing all the work. So if you settle from the beginning, you're going to just be miserable. You're going to be settled.
Is the man not doing a lot of work by being a provider?
No, not necessarily.
Well, what's all the work that the women are talking about doing?
Well, we're kind of like our men's manager. Like we make sure you're up on time. We make sure you're doing things right. We make sure you look presentable. We're like your...
But I mean, if a man wasn't capable of doing all that stuff himself, would the woman even find him attractive in the first place?
No.
Well, we don't know that at first. We don't know that.
Well, I mean, obviously, I mean, a man has to be able to take care of himself in order to have the status and the physique and, you know, all the discipline that, you know, women would find attractive to begin with, right?
Yes, but that level is what men require, and what we bring to the table is on two different levels. What we want and what we bring.
What does a woman bring to the table?
Like I said, we're like the manager. We put you in position so you can be better.
Have you ever?
All right, well, we're 10 minutes into the video. There's 4 minutes left. Y'all should go to this channel and check it out. It's complicated channel on YouTube. Really, really dope channel. I'm gonna leave it there because this video is getting long as fuck. But what I will say is this: it's very apparent, bro. Like, of course, women are not gonna take accountability for nothing, bro. And the rules of dating and understanding women, bro, I don't think you can. I don't think you really fully ever understand these people. But I will say to my dudes out there, and that's what I'm learning myself as a young dude, is that all I can do is just continue to better myself, continue to get my money up, continue to get in better shape. Which I gotta get in better shape. I know that I know that for damn well. But just continue to better myself as a man, and as time progresses, and while I'm doing that, women will be a byproduct of me bettering myself. Cause that's just the easiest way to go about it. Instead of having to play all these little games and do all these little extra shit and and they put you through all these different hoops and ladders and all these